player who is a slasher, who is an all-purpose guy, but shoots the ball extremely well considering where he started shooting, and he's so reliable. I think that
the rookie will find Smith. Off it goes to Patrick Williams. Williams unloads a long-distance three and opens the scoring.
Ball inside. Let's see if they can go back to that. Try to get some easy shots early and open up, soften up that defense.
Allen works in towards Smith. He goes to the left hand and lays it in. Here comes Dalen Terry. Terry in towards Strus to the foul line. Buzelis didn't want the three. He'll go down the alley, scoop and score. And give the...
He is going to be a phenomenal basketball player, John. You watch him play and how much he's developed thus far. He's not strong enough to deal with that.
He doesn't have any threes this season, but he nailed a handful at the beginning of his career in Brooklyn. As Okoro inside, he floats it up and gets the roll. They needed some out there across the street as that pass finds Smith. Smith beats the shot clock and nails the three as the big man displays some range. The Lakers aren't much clearer either. Lakers are in third place as Ty Jerome nestles inside. He throws it
game changer. Every night he steps on the floor.
It's unbelievable as Mobley fires a three and connects off the Ty Jerome assist. Joining us here tonight on this Tuesday as Hunter draws a crowd. Jerome hoists a three and knocks it down.
I'll tell you, man. He just makes it happen.
It's been a treat. Taylor Horton Tucker with a contested three. Isaac Okoro, you have Dean Wade, you have Evan Mobley who can play some wing minutes. As meanwhile, we're back underway. Hunter pirouettes inside. He'll bank and score. The former Spur sends it outside. Horton Tucker puts it on the floor, looking to work in on Dean Wade. Fades away. Oh, tough shot by Horton Tucker. He had quite a night here on Sunday. E.J. Liddell, the Ohio State product. He'll float it up and in.
Yeah, I would love to see that pace turned up a little bit there, create some better rhythm there in this second quarter.
Off we go in the second as the Cavs start with the basketball. Evan Mobley muscles his way in. He got inside, but could not bank it in. Jerome no looks a feed to Wade. Back to Merrill. Merrill slashes. Back it goes to Jerome. Hey!
Good ball movement by the Cavs. Nice, quick transition basket. Love that.
Liddell cuts. A good pump fake. Got Merrill in the air as Liddell
on their rotations there and kind of stopped and watched that basketball. Got to move those feet.
Mobley drills another three. That's his third. Two a night. Jerome, he'll hook one out to Merrill. Merrill right back inside, finds Mobley. Jerome is back outside. He hits a three.
Play that don't play as much and just get them sharpened up and get your starters and your top 7-8 guys some rest. That basketball, another guy is a huge asset to this basketball team, just with his size and ability to guard.
Brad, you talked about that. Cavalier lasers one inside to Wade. Wade puts it up. He got dumped by Williams. And here's Horton Tucker. He'll find Buzelis, who hammers it home. Quarter. The Cavaliers are looking for their 63rd win of the season. Their 34th here in this building as Garland looks a pass to Allen. Good play by Allen. Collins grabs the loose ball. Horton Tucker rumbles into the forecourt. Works on Strus. Goes across the lane. Dumps back to Williams. Patrick Williams scores.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Here's Garland. Garland opens for three. Carter was closing, but not quickly enough as Darius Garland. Great to see Garland bounce back after that bumpy, injury-filled season last year when he suffered the broken jaw. Carter with a tough shot from that area. Playing like his old self back in the All-Star game this season. How about that feed to Hunter? Just a gorgeous seeing eye surgical feed.
And when you guys started to find your offensive rhythm there in that first half, what'd you see?
Just our ball movement. I feel we're playing as a team, playing with pace as well. When we rebound, we just ran and just got out in transition.
What is about you when you start out hitting a couple of threes? It's like you can't miss.
Yeah, I mean, once I see the first few go through, the next few feel good. So I'm gonna keep shooting them.
I'll get him in that second half.
Yep.
Goes into Collins. Collins tried to muscle back through Okoro. Okoro fought him, and then Garland read the pass, picked it off, floats it up, and floats it in. Conference. That will determine who gets home court advantage for that all-important 9-10 game. Smith soars and scores. Ideal by Buzelis. The Magic, the Heat, the Bulls, and the Hawks. They're in that 7-10 mix. And
that's just what I was thinking. It's going to be fun to watch, man. It's fun.
Strus dumps off to Allen. Glad we get to watch some of those from a distance. From Phoenix to Indiana before heading to these Bulls. Cavs working around the gym, and Hunter nails a three. Williams has been somewhat of an enigma throughout his Bulls career. Up and down, injured at times. Horton Tucker for three. Horton Tucker is pressured by Merrill. He puts it on the floor. Almost ran out of airspace, but dumps off to Smith. Back to Williams, who hits another three. Walks over the timeline. Fires one at Merrill when the Cavs get their signals crossed. Buzelis gets fouled. He puts it up and in and has a chance for three. Phillips comes and gets it. Williams attacks. Off it goes to Terry for a standstill three. That's short, but grinding to the rim as Phillips' three doesn't go. And then the season finale will be right here at 1 o'clock on Sunday as the Cavs host the Pacers. Look out. Right to the basket goes Dave.
Make sure you play the defense first.
Mobley has grabbed 8 rebounds. Smith inside gets fouled by Wade. He puts it up and in, and Jalen Smith has a chance for three.
I think it's coming back. Their crispness will return after next week. Get a little rest on those legs.
The Bulls are in the midst of a 19-2 run here. They cut the Cavalier lead to 10. Horton Tucker underneath, making 8.
Pseudo bats here, but I will tell you that Donovan Mitchell addressed those guys in that timeout and said, hey, we can't mess around with this game. Every single huddle I heard.
Once again, Cavs 90, Bulls 81. Jerome zigzags inside, fades away, gets fouled, he puts it up and in. A steal, Sam Merrill, pick. Nope, 6, he'll give it back to Wade. Merrill says, I went to 3 instead. No, Mobley's there to hammer it home. Here's Jerome, work it off to Merrill, fakes the 3, finds an open man, and Wade knocks it down.
Make them shoot over the top.
The Cavs have hit 16 big threes. Phillips lost the ball trying to attack Mobley. Had to take a really tough shot, but Ellis, who's ready to shoot. Collins grabs the weak side rebound. Now it's Young, who half slashes, finds Carter.
Yeah, 2 things there. Much better defense by the Cavaliers on that possession. But then coming back, they ran it.
19. He now bothers Wade out in the corner. Mobley. Back he goes to Merrill for 3. Merrill.
No penetration. Let them shoot those jump shots. They're going to make a few, but they're going to miss a lot.
Merrill's pass eventually gets to Jerome as Mobley.
Went up the first time, but he could not go up the second with that pogo stick of a jumper and Evan Mobley.
Merrill with the steal and Hunter with the finish off the Ty Jerome feed.
Got to get some turnovers. There you go. Great job.
Wade with the steal. He'll zigzag out of danger. Finds Strus. Strus again. Got it!
Something makes 2 big shots.
Carter bounces back to Collins. Collins for 3. Here's Strus. Strus back to Garland. Garland for 3. Hey! Knocks it down.
Oh, tremendous concentration by Darius Garland. He heard Carter coming. He heard the footsteps and was still able to make the shot. And no, you do not shoot over the defensive player of the year in Evan Mobley.
Garland again! Rebounded by Buzelis. Garland has a game-high 28. Williams with a head of steam. This nice night continues. Williams is the high P3 big points here tonight.
Yeah, they've done a great job. Everyone's come in and contributed tonight. He's been in the ball game in some way, shape, form. And
game which kept the Heat's hopes alive and jump-started their run all the way to the finals. A 3 by Dalen Terry is good.
But all 5 guys. You just don't see that. Most teams have 1 or 2 guys that are going to be prolific. As Amani Bates steps in and knocks down a big 3. Good shot.
Did Chuma. This season played 7 games with the 76ers. Spent most of the season in Westchester in the NBA G League.
It's a huge advantage. So really exciting night for the Cavaliers organization.
The last year that the Cavs wrapped up the 1 seed in the East as a 3 by Tyson. By the Cavs, Javonte Green up ahead to Amani Bates, now to Okeke. There's his first bucket as a Cleveland Cavalier. This was just a little more special as your Cavaliers are now the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. They will enjoy home court advantage all the way up through the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's a big deal.